Hello, everybody. Today we're going to be talking about gym anxiety, and that is something I've been struggling with while joining a new gym and figuring out what to do. I have fitness goals, but sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. I feel nervous going to the gym, and here are some tips that I'm going to be sharing with you today to kind of talk more about it and help you ease anxiety to make sure you tackle your gym goals and looking better and feeling healthier than ever by just making sure that you are showing up for yourself. So the first thing that I like to do when I'm scared with anything, honestly, is realizing why I'm scared. That usually really helps me understand myself more. So one of the things I ask myself is, what is triggering my fear and allowing me not to be consistent at the gym? And some things that came up is the fear of being judged. And then also possibly the fact that I'm not sure if I'm doing it right. And then there's so many other reasons, like not feeling like you belong and so forth, okay? So now that you know, and hopefully you really ask yourself that question, you can really tailor the tips down to depending on your fears and making sure that you're going through it in a way that's most fit for you. Does that make sense? Okay, now that you're still here and the fact that you are willing to do the work, let's get started. So if it's being scared of being judged, maybe ask yourself, or even changing the narrative. Everybody had to start somewhere. Nobody comes out of the womb being built and is jacked. It takes time, it takes effort, and you want to make sure that you're there for your future self. Your future self would want you now to do the work to make sure you're the best version of yourself and that you are standing tall, head high, and that you're not scared of fulfilling your potential. Okay? Alrighty, it's settled. You are going to sign up to the gym, or you already have signed up. Now what? Make sure you take a tour. I personally took a self-tour just because I wanted to make sure I know where everything is. And personally, one thing that was important for me is to have a good broad range of equipments all over. I really don't like when gyms separate completely the free weights from cardio weights. I just feel like that always ends up in some sort of like man cave room that I'm just too intimidated to go into. And finding out what works for you is so important. But having a tour with an actual trainer or somebody that works at the gym could be really helpful in asking questions, making sure that you know what you need to reserve, the locker rooms, and so forth. So then the day of you working out, you already have a plan. Also, during your tour, don't be scared to take photos of equipments that you would like to know further, just so then you can ask a trainer or look it up online, just so then you can make sure you're doing everything properly. Some gyms offer trainers that will book an appointment with you and gear up on your goals and make sure that you're following a specific schedule and routine to make sure that you're fulfilling your goals. So that's something to really take advantage of. And it's super powerful to have somebody who's an expert to walk you through everything so you're not figuring out all on your own. I think we have this fear of looking stupid. We all are going to look stupid in something. We can't be experts of everything. So please know that. I also need to really drill that in, but just know that, okay? There's some people that haven't stepped a foot in the gym, okay? And there's no shame in that. So if somebody that has never stepped a foot in the gym or never got a proper training, how would they know? Knowledge is power. And to gain that power, you have to be brave enough to ask the questions. So ask those questions and keep on learning. Alrighty, you got the tour, you signed up, you feel good, you're pumped. Now what? This is what I like to do and that has helped me. I have made folders throughout YouTube, throughout Instagram, throughout TikTok of my gym exercises that I would like to include. Usually having a broad range of activities or gym routine is really important. Within my first few days, I honestly didn't tailor it towards a muscle group. I just did a general body workout just to get familiarized with the machines and making sure that I am understanding what equipment's feel like and how I'm doing it properly. Most of the time, I look on YouTube before going to the gym just to make sure I understand how to perform that specific workout and so forth. Another pro tip is I love using ChatGPT to help tailor my gym routine. I let Chat know that I am a newbie, that I want to target these specific muscle groups, and I want it to be something that I can do consistently and continuously adding on more weights to make sure that I'm compounding those weights and getting strong as possible. So, Chat usually does a phenomenal job of curating a schedule for me to follow, and I go from there. It's that simple to have a trainer these days, but it's not the same as having a trainer that can really help you in person in fixing your posture and so forth. So, going with a friend is also really helpful in making sure that you have a buddy and you're feeling less alone, especially if that buddy has gone to the gym and knows what you want to do and your goals. Alrighty, you have a game plan. You've done your homework. Now what? I really suggest going off peak hours. It's really hard if you have a 9 to 5, but the morning rush and the after 5 rush is really annoying. So if you are starting out, it might feel really overwhelming to even find parking, and let alone going in and trying to find a workout when everybody is in line for all the workouts. Some quieter times to go to the gym include mid-morning, 9 to 11. And then we're skipping lunch because people also go during their lunchtime, mid-afternoon, 1 to 3 p.m., and then late evening, 8 to 10, and then even later, depending on when your gym closes. Finding those times is just less intimidating. Then when you are going and you're curating your schedule to the gym, start small, have 2 to 3 workouts in mind, and you might come out of it with 6. So there you go, you're an overachiever. But really, I think it's so important to start small so you're not overwhelming yourself. You don't want to add too much on your plate and you can't even go. So start small and then add up as you get more comfortable with the gym and as you're more consistent. And it can be as easy as increasing your surface area of the gym. So if you're starting in one corner, you're expanding it, and then before you realize, you've hit all the machines all around. So it just depends on what you're comfortable with. I like to make a game of it, of increasing my surface area, because usually I would maybe be really close to the cardio section, and then I'll just grab a mat near that area because I'm comfortable in that area, and then I won't spread out to the other side of the gym to make sure I am tackling those machines as well. So doing whatever little game or tricks that help you is so important, and a reward system. If I go 3 times a week and then the next week I go 4 times a week, I'm getting ice cream that weekend. Yeah. So whatever makes you feel excited, and having a reward system is so crucial. Alrighty, another tip that I have for you is creating a powerful playlist. It's so cool to have a playlist that makes you just feel it girl, like main energy, full force, and just feeling confident and beautiful in the way that you are. I personally love putting on my big headphones on gym days that I'm feeling more in my head. I don't know what it is. Something about putting like big headphones rather than like little earbuds that shows that I am tuning off everything. The noise cancellation on them also works phenomenal. So maybe that's also something that I really like about them, but it makes me in the zone. Nobody asked, but if you want to know what is on my Spotify playlist, we can go through them to give you maybe some inspiration. At some point, I even had like Kelly Clarkson, What Doesn't Kill You Makes You Stronger, just because, I don't know, it made me feel powerful, and honestly, I liked it a lot. But currently I have Doja Cat, I have Charlie XCX, I have some Ariana Grande, I have Tyga, I have Lil Nas X. I love listening to playlists, but something that makes you feel comfortable can go a long way. So you have your playlist. Repeating a mantra is really important. This is kind of with affirmations as well. If you believe it, it works. If you don't believe it, it doesn't work. So having like different mantras taking up your mind and your mindset can really help. Like I restate to myself, somebody had to start somewhere. Somebody had to start somewhere. And that is today. So that can go a really long way. And also like things like, I deserve to take space here. You're a paying member. You're allowed to be in this space and no one is looking at you. Whatever you need to do to make yourself feel comfortable, please do it. You got this, as long as it's not hurting anybody, you know? And consider even like a trainer or a beginner class. Like my gym offers a lot of like group classes. I started with a lot of yoga classes at the beginning, and then I went to some Pilates. And now I'm even like looking at other options just so then I can meet new people. It's really fun to have group classes being offered and trying new things and seeing what they suggest. So having that within your gym routine is so crucial. So like sprinkle 1 or 2 here and there, and I think you'll feel more comfortable going to the gym. Lastly, be kind to yourself. You are working towards your goals, and that is so exciting, okay? The fact that we have the privilege to go to the gym, let alone sign up for one, is just so incredible. So having that gratitude mindset really helps me, and just realize progress overrides perfection any day, okay? Perfection can't be met. What is my voice? Perfection can't be met, and progress is just so crucial. Stay consistent and true to yourself. Showing up is already a win. You're a winner in my book. You showed up, you're a winner. And confidence comes with repetition. Confidence is built. And with that, I think you have all the tools that you need to be successful. And with that, I wish you good luck on your journey.